Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried.
What is going on, YouTube? So today I want to talk about some very interesting news about possibly the PS4 and the Xbox One gaining 4K support later this year. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe button because they're really helping my channel. And let's jump right into it. Before we start this news story, I do want to point out that this is rumor and speculation. Microsoft nor Sony has actually confirmed or basically denied this rumor, but we do have some very strong leads to believe that this rumor is true. The story is broken by Forbes, which is a very reliable source, and the article is talking about how Netflix chief product engineer was talking about how Sony promised Netflix that they're going to release a new PS4 variant to allow 4K content. And this 4K console, if it does come out, will not allow you to play games running at 4K, but instead you'll be able to stream and watch 4K content and possibly have your games upscaled to 4K. And you may be asking yourself, why can't I watch 4K on my Xbox One and PS4 currently? Well, the reason why is we don't have the proper decoder chips actually in the consoles. And most likely I see Microsoft and Sony doing two things. First off, the rumored Xbox Slim, PS4 Slim will be coming out later this year, according to me. And basically what we'll do is they'll slim down the console, they'll make some hardware revisions to make it smaller die and stuff like that, and they'll also include the decoder on there. And they also need the decoder to decode all the 4K content, and they also need a updated HDMI to 2.0 instead of 1.4, and that'll basically allow you to stream 4K content at up to 60 FPS instead of 30 FPS. So that's the first step they're going to do. They're going to have the new Slim, they're going to talk about how thin it is, how they might add more USBs, but the big thing also will be 4K content. You can now watch it. And now the early adopters might be a little disappointed because some early adopters might have 4K TVs or monitors, and they really feel ripped off paying $500, $400 on a console 2 years later and they can't stream 4K. But I think Microsoft and Sony are smart enough to do something about that. And what I feel they would do, because you can decode 4K content via USB too. So I feel like they're going to release some type of adapter too, where you can plug into USB where it will decode the content for you, and you'll still be able to stream 4K at 60 FPS. You just have to pay extra for the adapter that Sony and Microsoft will be selling. I feel like this is a rumor, but most likely I feel like that this will probably be happening, because if you just look at the 4K sales from last year and this year, they've been really picking up, and more people have been picking up 4K TVs. So I feel like now that Netflix has and Amazon both have a bunch of 4K that they currently have and are going to be adding in the future, that I feel like that this could be the time to update their consoles, add an accessory to allow 4K content to be watched on your devices and home theater. But that's just basically my opinion and the speculation from other people. But leave me down in the comments section below whether or not you think that they'll be updating their consoles and adding these accessories to allow you to stream 4K content. Well, that's basically it. Make sure to like and subscribe button because it really helps my channel, and I'll see you next time.